but that explains it. But I will put it in my local logbook, George.
No, thank you very, very much out there, Tom. Yeah, there's a lot of jealousy in Scotland back here, Tom, regarding the amateur radio side. Even on the citizen band radio back here, Tom. If you've got a better antenna than someone, or you've got a better amplifier, or even a better microphone, or maybe even a bit of better coax, Tom, they go off their head back here. It's incredible for a small country. I just can't believe some of the goings on the radio in 2023. It's dumbfounding, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger there, George. We have a similar problem here too. I just sort of ignore it, George. You know, you guys here, we try to get together, we try and help each other out. That coax is rubbish. Here, get some of this. Come on, get it up 9-10 metres high. So I don't know. Look, it happens everywhere, George, over.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of jealousy back here, Tom. I don't know why, brother. There shouldn't be. When I was growing up in radio, I used to look up to people and say, one day I want to be like that, you know. One day I want to have a signal like that. Or one day I want to sound like them. But we don't have any of those anymore, Tom, back here. We don't inspire anyone back here. We only bring jealousy and hatred. And it's absolutely appalling today on radio, Tom. Over.
Yeah, Roger, George. Yeah, look, I've been on a long time, since about 1973, the same as you. And we've seen it all come and go on. Look, when it starts like that, I just ignore it, go to 40 metres or 15 and just turn off. But most of the guys here are pretty good. You know, if they've only got a vertical with maybe 12 watts, sort of try and get them a contact overseas. We all try and work together, and that's what it's all about, George.
Exactly, Tom, exactly, yeah. I get chastised for that, for telling other people in our country, trying to help them out there because they maybe not have a good location or a big antenna, or they might not hear that station. I get people back here in my country giving me abuse because of that. I sometimes can't believe that, Tom, you know. But it is only one or two people out there. It is a minority back here in Scotland. I've got to put my hands up and say. But those guys that do that, they should be appalled. They're the guys that should not be using radio, Tom. They're just interested in making a lot of noise and causing trouble for other stations out there. Not just the local stations, Tom. They don't understand the abuse travels throughout the globe, brother. Over.
George, yeah, look, as I said, it's the same sort of everywhere, but we're all very close here, George. We're within about 13-mile radius of each other. So really, we don't have a choice. We've either got to work together or we trouble, George, over.
Exactly. We've all got to stick together, brother. It's only a radio. It's a hobby. It's not the be-all and end-all in people's lives out there. And this is what this is the narrative I think some people are getting, is it's the be-all and end-all for some people out there. It's certainly not. It's nothing like that for me, Tom. I just got on with radio, brother, and enjoy it. 1971 back here, Tom. I heard you saying 1973 for yourself back there. 1971, Tom. We've been on radio over 50 years and it's still the same. It's progressively getting worse, Tom, to be honest with you. Back in the day you could have a QSO, but nowadays you can have a good argument, Tom. Over.
Oh, Roger, yeah, well, the Scottish anger management doesn't work, George. Yeah, look, 1971, that beats me. Yeah, look, it wasn't even legal in Australia then, and it was, a couple of handhelds, George, but I've got plenty of other hobbies, like Adam has and Rob and a few of the other guys, so if I've had enough, I just go out in the workshop and design an antenna or I do wood turning, I've got metal lathe, so I've got plenty to do, George, over.
Brilliant, Tom. It's good that you've got something else out there to do. I've got plenty of kids back here, Tom, so that's what I do. I try and look after them and try and educate them, Tom. That's my hobby. That's my goal. And I get a little bit of radio time when I can, and I enjoy that as well. So I don't do much else back here, Tom. I don't do much else apart from the educating of the children and my radio time. So apart from that, Tom, I've not got any other interest. But I like to help people out there. It's a pity I can't help those in my own country, hi.
For sure there. Yeah, the way they could have seen that in Australia, they may have something to do, really, and it's called the mention. So all the sort of retired people who don't sort of have anything other to do, they go down to the mention and make stuff for the community, seats or barbecue stands or make a disabled bed for someone. So we've got what's called the mention. I dare say you've probably got the same over there in Scotland, George.
Yes, I think it's a worldwide thing there, Tom. I think radio's just like that worldwide. I've listened to some of the American boys going off their head over there, and I've heard the Canadians doing the same thing, and I've heard it in other, maybe not as much out there in other countries, but but it's mainly in the bigger countries, I think, out there, Tom, are experiencing that problem. And yet I think, Scotland is a little tiny group on the map, and we're having that same problem. But thankfully, Tom, it's only about half a dozen people back here. It's only about maybe 6 to about a group of 10 people that causes mayhem. They absolutely cause mayhem in Scotland, brother. So I don't know why, because everybody should be enjoying their radio, Tom. Over.
Yeah, look, I don't know. Look, I won't hold it too long because having a little bit after you. I did listen over here, so I'm sure those guys will want to be there. We'll definitely listen out. I'll contact you via Facebook or something like that. When 10 metres is working, and hopefully we can hook up on 10 metres church over.
That'll be great, Tom. That'll be absolute grand, my friend. That'll be grand, and I'm looking forward to that time. Tom, have a nice one, brother. I'm sure we'll do it many, many times out there, whether it be on the Citizen Band radio or on the amateur side in 10 metres or whatever. Tom, stay safe, brother. The 001444, brother. Stay safe, Tom. Bye-bye.
Yeah, cheers, George. Thanks very much for the great talk. It's a bit easier up here, 5 kilocycles up, isn't it? Or down. There we are. Okay, George, 4444. Australian Radio 01. Here's George Dimitri.
All the best, brother. 73's from Bonnie, Scotland. Bye-bye.